Hello everyone. Today we will discuss literary history of the Middle Ages. So it will be part 3 of our lecture. In my previous 2 lectures I discussed literary history of the early Middle Ages. And in today's lecture we will discuss literary history of the later Middle Ages. Let's discuss and learn in detail. Literary history. On the right side you can see Geoffrey Chaucer. He is also known as the founder of English language or the father of English language. He was the first man who produced Canterbury Tales in English, and that was Middle English. It happened after the end of 100 Years' War, because when the war ended between France and England, so the people of England, particularly nobility, they quit speaking French language and they adopted to use English in courts, in law, government, in all sectors of life. Thus then, Geoffrey Chaucer was the first man who produced Canterbury Tale in English language. That was later medieval period. Literary history. In the rebirth of English as a language of literature, no writer was more important in the 14th century poet than Geoffrey Chaucer. Now the towering figure in Middle English letters. Chaucer's masterpiece, the Canterbury Tale, is a collection of tales supposedly narrated by a group of pilgrims traveling from London to Canterbury to visit the shrine of Thomas A. Becket. So Thomas A. Becket was a saint. He was murdered in 12th century by Henry II when there was a conflict between the church and monarchy. So first he was murdered and later on he was declared as saint. So these pilgrims, they are traveling from London to Canterbury, which is located in the north of England, in the month of April. So these pilgrims would narrate different stories, right? So there were almost 29 characters, including Chaucer. So the pilgrims who come from all walks of medieval life, like there'll be doctor, there'll be cook, there'll be priest, there'll be monk, there'll be friars, right? So we can see that majority of the character will be from ecclesiastical figures, okay, from the church.